Hey everyone. Um, wow, what an amazing close. I was going to do day 3 and 4 for you, but I just thought I'd wrap them up into one because I don't need to think it needs to really be stretched out. If you missed it, oh man, my first event, completely amazing, completely like if you imagine like butterflies like transforming in a cocoon, man, it's you got to get to events. Tell you that. You want breakthroughs in your business and you want to go large, you have to attend events. All right. So, like some of the things that like we got taught, set your intentions for each day. What do you want to achieve each day? What do you want to get out of every day? And if you find yourself struggling through the day, set your intentions for that hour and what you want to achieve in that hour. If you're sitting down to write your blog post and stuff like that, what is your intention on writing that blog post, to get it done, to make sure that you're focused, you're laser targeting exactly what you're trying to do for the day. So it was so amazing, like to watch the process of the leaders actually like doing sales videos, especially like Dave and the way he thinks and the way he does it. He just writes everything out and then goes, yep, it's in my head, rubs it out, and then goes, boom, here's the video. You know what I mean? It's people, like even myself, like I used to put so much into videos. I'm like, I've got to do this and, I've got to do this. And then it doesn't come across like natural. You know what? And you're looking for that natural way to do videos and stuff. And you have to know what you're doing to start with. Sort of work out what you want. You know what I mean? So, but it's just so amazing to see that process and the process like of our leaders going through like their own struggles and stuff. Seeing that and seeing like Dave's brother Will work with them to bring them into that moment where they're having like a complete breakdown. You can see it, like you see it in their face and stuff. Like Dave's brother does a lot of this NLP. I can't even remember what it stands for. That's my mind is full with so much stuff from the weekend, and I'm just like, I'm trying to spend today just sort of like take it all in. I wish I had all the replays right now because I'd be going through them, seriously going through them, and like getting the value from that, like seeing the leaders going through these struggles and then like having these tiny little breakthroughs and broken right down to tears, literally tears, and then having it turned around. And like completely going from like negative 100 in energy and just boom, completely 100% in energy. It was just amazing. So like my day 3 and 4 was just, whew, I tell you what, man. If you don't get to an event, you're gonna find yourself struggling. And if you're wondering why you're struggling, like seriously, it's because you're not getting to events. The events are there to give you the boost every 2 or 3 months, or it was every 3 months, or nearly 3 months, that boosting your confidence in your business and where your direction and where you need to go and where the company's going. I'd like to find out where the company's going and where the company's come from. Man, I'm excited. I tell you what, like my energy levels are like huge, man. Like I had during day 2, if you saw my day 2 video, I had some bad news, and like it was at a point where I was on a high and it just shut me down. It's 35 or 30 odd years of my life, and something happening and we're losing a family member because like, even though they're pets, they're family members, man. We lost one of our, he was our first horse, you know what I mean? So, and he's been around the longest, and mum and dad decided that was time. And I was gutted, man. It just destroyed me, you know what I mean? And I was at a really high point through the event. And then I got that information, and I had to deal with it. So getting Will's NLP stuff really helped me with dealing with it. Like I can quite easily deal with death, more so than most people, but it still hurt. It really hurt because when I saw like the photos my dad posted from my childhood, I remembered every part of it, and it really made me happy. And what I didn't focus on the loss as much as what joy we had as children with our horse. It just it brought back that joy, and I was able to step up and then reanimate that feeling of freedom and the excitement that like the whole weekend had brought me, and where we're going in our business. So if you really want to keep focusing on things that are negative, right, and not want to find that where you're struggling, like find out where your struggles are within your business, like within yourself, and then you can change that into, when you feel it coming on, and you can change it and become that explosive energy that you need in your business. A lot of people, I watch their videos and they're like, yeah, hi, my name's blah, 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 blah. Right? I used to be like this. I used to be that way, man. And now I'm just completely from the weekend, I'm just completely excited to be doing a video. Like when I started doing videos, I was like really nervous and really scared, and I didn't want anyone to see my videos and stuff. But then I changed my mind. Like it took me 4.5 years to realize this, right? It doesn't matter what people think of you. And then even in doing so, I still found myself sort of dipping down in that energy and not having the enthusiasm and the excitement, and this, people see this, and people want to feel that, you know what I mean? They want to see that you believe and that you have the excitement, and that you're portraying the love light that's coming from within you, and that they want to join you because of it. This is what it is, man. That's completely attraction marketing. That's what it is. And if you're not going to be able to do a video and keep that high energy, right, then work out where it's coming from. Work out what it is within you. Just concentrate it on for the moment. You know what I mean? Then find out what it is, and then do something that's going to uplift you, like dancing or like silly finger movements. Like seriously. And who would have thought? Hula hooping? Getting out there and getting silly. Like my missus has a problem, right? She does, she's a big time dipper. And what she does to get excited again is listen to music and dance around. Oh my God. Anyone can do that. And Will proved it on the weekend, that dancing around and being stupid and stuff raises your energy levels. Okay, so if you're feeling lacking during the day, like I used to avoid it and just try and, ride it out. But you don't want to be riding it out. You want to be focusing on it, getting to the level, and then coming back up again, right? There's a whole bunch of training and stuff that you can do for this. You can go and source out Will Wood and get him to help you out with some of that NLP stuff. I'm not a practitioner, so I can't. I'm not sure how that goes. Just can help you out. You know what I mean? So it's amazing, and like. Before I go, 2 of the things that you should be doing in your business, right? These are the most vital things that you have to do in the business. And if you really want to get that change and you really want to get that freedom in your life, right? I suggest that you do these 2 things every chance you have, right? First one is you have to listen to audios every day. With no if, buts, or mateys. You have to listen to audios every day, right? Motivational audios, informational audios, right? At least an hour every day. I've been doing it 2 times a day for an hour each time. When I get up this morning, I listen to an audio. I think it's just over an hour of the audio I'm listening to at the moment. And then at the end of the day, at night time, I'll just be sitting there watching TV, and I'm just put them in the ears. I can have those audios in my ear. It doesn't matter. I can watch TV at the same time. It's good, right? You can do it, right? And the other thing too, the second one, is that you have to attend events. Seriously, I until this weekend, I sort of thought, yeah, when I can afford to, right? When we get there, I mean, all the events are mostly in America and stuff, and we had a real good opportunity this weekend because it was a live event. I wasn't going to go to the last minute, and I had the opportunity to go, and that was it. I took it. I had to take it, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did, because I was able to learn things that I can keep my energy high and help keep my team's energy high by doing these tiny little things, and then seeing the leaders, all these 6 and 7 figure earners and 5, 6, 7 figure earners out there struggling, maybe not with the exact same problems, but just struggling because they've got their own little things that they've got to break through and little struggles, and then seeing that helps me to realize that For me to get to where they are right now and then to get further on, I have to deal with this stuff. I have to deal with all this stuff that's been in my life. So, it's cool. So, audios every day, attend events. Make it religious. Do it for the next 10 years, right? There's other things like reading every day and stuff that you've got to do. You've got to do. If you're not going to expand your mind, right? You can't expand your mind. You'll never become the leader. You'll never be able to have a big team. You might be able to sponsor 5 or 6 people, but you'll get the next one. They won't fall off because you're not portraying yourself as a leader. You aren't a leader. You aren't doing the things that a leader would do, right? So you're not going to be able to keep a team around. You're not going to be able to build a team that's huge. You want 1,200 people in your business. You say you want to be free, but you can't do it. And I'm telling you, these are the things that you have to do. All right, so set your intentions every day and make sure they're clear. Make sure they're clear, man. I'm going to blog. I'm going to do my blog. I'm going to sit there for an hour and find out information and write on a blog post, and then sit there for another hour and write that blog post, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it comes to, right? I'm going to make a video. This is my intentions to make this video. This is what do I want to achieve in this video. This is how I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. Right? Get exactly what you need done. It's not just about setting your intentions for your future and how much money you want to make and how many people you want to save. Right? You can set your intentions on everything in anything you do in your daytime. Right? And then if you're feeling lacking, if you're feeling that lack, if you're getting down low, you're starting to lose the energy. Right? What I found was what I've been working over the last couple of months. Right? I found sitting down really bad. I spent the last 20 years standing up and I can fly, right? Literally fly around a bakery, high on energy. And people are like, how the hell do you keep running around all day and night, right? And it's because my feet are grounded. I'm up, because I'm 6'4", like I'm, closer to spirit and stuff like that, whatever, so the energy flows. It flows straight through me, right? So I can get that. When I'm sitting down and I get into that slouch position and I'm just like, you know what I mean? I had to put my desk up, right? I'll just show you. Don't laugh because I've had to put my monitor, right, on a on the monitor box because it's not high enough. I can't find anything high enough, right? So the desk now is like nearly a metre off the ground, right? And my screen's up here, right? And then I've got my laptop down there, right? Obviously I've got the fan because it gets really hot in here, right? So I found that I had to do that, and that gives me the energy, and I can bounce around and stuff, and I can talk to people, and I feel better for it. If I sit down, I just get really all day, right? But if you want to sit down, that's cool. If you can't stand up all day, that's fine. That's you. That's not me. I can't do that. I can't sit on my ass all day, right? I'm a baker. I'm running around usually all night, and that's the way I usually am, and that's why I had to stand up. So get up off your chair. Just get up your chair and shake around and dance around. Put some music on, just dance around for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? Till you can feel that energy bouncing back inside you and you can put it back into whatever you're doing. Because I'm telling you, if you can't put across your energy within like blog posts and your videos and stuff like that, people aren't going to listen to you. Right? That's just the way it is. Right? If you're walking down the street and you're like, you see these people all the time. They're like, right? You don't want to know them. You just sort of like go around them and avoid them, don't you? Yeah, everyone does, right? And then it's sort of, that energy bleeds into the next person, and bleeds into the next person, and the next person. But when you see someone walking down the street, their head held high, and they're smiling, and they're like, you can see the energy coming off of them, can't you? Right? You want to be around them. When you meet people like that, it's because they've worked on themselves, right? And they can portray that energy to everyone. They can give it out. But if you're being negative, and it's not just about thoughts, it's about, your thoughts will bring you down, yes. But like if your posture is bad, if you've got bad posture, I'm pretty bad with posture because like I got problems with my back and stuff like that. But I work on it. I make sure like if I find myself slouching, I like stand up again, and that's half the reason why I do stand up. All right, so I just want to. I see now my energy's really high because I'm just like right. So it doesn't take much. So like smiling is one thing. Right? Smiling at people is one thing, but being able to portray your energy through a smile and through your facial features, it's just amazing. And you'll help a lot more people that way. All right? So clear intentions for the day. Go and start listening to an audio. Go on YouTube, whatever. Listen to an audio. Something that's going to motivate you to do some work. Something that's going to teach you something. All right? And make sure you're attending every single event. All right, I know some people live in different countries, and most of the events are in America, but do your best to get to them, all right, until you can actually get to all of them, all right. But you've got to start attending them. That's it. I wish they all had, they were live on like the internet. That'd be nice, No excuses then. Then you can get to every single one. So anyway, I'm leaving, and leave me a comment, all right. And I hope this helps you out. I hope you got a few things from it. I hope you get your energy really high, and I hope you're really out there helping people, because you need to be out there helping people. Right? It's awesome. Bounce, 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 bounce. So bouncing, so much fun. All right. I'm leaving you there. I'm leaving on the high. I got to go and do some stuff. Get some dog food. All right. I'll catch you later.